Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. I appreciate you stopping by. We're going to do a slightly lower ABV than we did yesterday. Today, and I'm going to probably butcher this up because I am not German, this is Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier Märzen. Guys, I did one of their beers many moons ago, and it wasn't this one. It was the wheat beer. This is their Märzen, which is a bottom fermented lager type beer, but it is supposed to be very smoky. It is exemplary in the style, Coast style, I think. This comes to me from brother Greg, and he writes on this one uh, from Brauerei Heller, which is brewery. Unlike the lightly smoked beer that he sent me in a previous package, this is a genuine smoked Rauch beer from Bamberg, Germany, the place the style originated. Not only for that, but the Cicerone organization calls us out as exemplifying the style, like I said. And he said he bought it at a craft beer store. These beers that come from Germany are exceptional in the style that they produce because they've been doing these beers for hundreds of years. So I think they've got it figured out by now, guys. I don't buy a lot of these imported beers. They're very pricey. So, Greg, once again, I appreciate you spending your hard-earned money sending it to me for me to give this one a whirl because I haven't had this particular one before, but it is a 5.1 percenter. So another reason why I probably wouldn't pick it up, but if you are into the smoky beers, Rauch style beers, this would be the number one probably to pick up and give it a try because these guys have been doing it forever. So thought I'd go ahead and get this one out of the fridge. I brought out the lager glass, Pilsner glass for this particular one. I don't switch up glasses very often, but I figured I'd try to match the glass to the beer that I'm drinking on this particular one. So, not a big beer, like I said. Don't think there's a whole lot of more information that we're going to have. 5.1 at Untapped, 30 IBUs. And they say Bamberg Specialty, a dark bottom fermented smoked beer brewed with original Schlenkerla smoked malt from the Schlenkerla maltings and tapped according to old tradition directly from the gravity-fed oakwood casks in the 14th century brewery tavern. 14th century. Like I said, they've been doing this for a long time, guys. I think they got it figured out. So that is all we need to talk about. As far as dating on this, I'm not sure it's going to have anything on it. I will take a quick look when I come back, but I don't think it's going to be dated anyway. But we'll check it out when we come back, guys. So let's get this open and get it into the glass. Nice little hiss, a little bit of smoke coming out. And I do like a nice smoky beer. I will tell you that. I wish it was just a tad stronger than what it is at 5.1%. I consider that a session beer. We almost got it all in there. It is a dark brown colored, very cloudy beer. Not any light coming through that I can see. Very dark beer, guys. To the nose we go. Heavily smoked. I mean, it smells like bacon or ham, guys. Nice maltiness to it, but the smoke stands out, and the bacon, ash, ham aroma goes with that very, very well. And who doesn't like bacon? Nobody. Nobody doesn't like bacon. Everybody likes bacon. That was wonderful, guys. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Wow. Super smoky. Heavily smoked. That's awesome, guys. That is absolutely outstanding. That is delicious. If you don't like this, you're probably not gonna like any kind of smoke or peat infused beers. There are some that use some kind of peat in it. Some of them use smoked malt. This is an exemplary beer in this style. And there's a lot of people that don't like this style of beer. And there's a lot of people that make comments on different beer sites and don't give it very good ratings. I am not going to be in that crowd. I don't buy this beer. I've only had one of their beers before, I think, and it was, like I said, the wheat beer, the Weiss beer. It was not the Märzen, but it was very smoky, that I recall. So they can do Rauch beers in several different styles, and I find this brewery does it exceptionally well, guys. Well, before I go off camera, I am going to pour the last of this in there, and we're going to sip on this for a while, and I'm going to be straight up honest with you when I come back. I don't drink a lot of this style of beer, but I do enjoy it. These imported beers tend to be fairly pricey around here. Greg did not tell me what he paid for this beer, but it's come across the pond. It's come across out of Germany, so it is an official German beer. This doesn't say it's for export or anything, so I would imagine this is exactly probably what they're drinking there. Unless somebody over in Germany has any additional information they want to post in the comments, whether they're drinking the same 5.1 or it's a little stronger over there, or whatever the case may be, I would appreciate those comments. So let me know if you're in that part of the world. And we're going to sip on this, and we'll come back, and I'm going to give you an honest grade, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Beer Advocate has this listed at a 5.4%, where Untapped has it listed as 5.10, which is what's written on the bottle. So evidently, different batches or different ABVs. The only fuss I have is not having a vintage or some kind of dating on the beer. Pretty sure it's not going to go bad for a long time, but I would like to see that it's a 2017 or a 2018 edition, or some kind of dating on it. I'm pretty sure this is an export edition, since it has the government warning on it, and it's been imported by somebody in Connecticut. I didn't go through all that, so I don't know if this is exactly what those guys in Germany are actually drinking. Usually, if you're over in Germany, the beers are fairly more potent than a 5%. So they may be drinking something a little heavier, a little thicker, a little more ABV, which is probably what I would prefer. But a lot of times when they export these beers or mark these beers for export, it's a different batch than what those guys are drinking over there. So would like to see a date on it, but I do appreciate Greg picking this up, spending his hard-earned money on it. It is exemplary in the style, guys. It is a very nice Rauch beer. So definitely getting the smokiness, the bacon and ham flavor is there. The other half loved it, and so do I. For a 5.1%er, it's got a lot of taste to it, guys. It really, really does. So I would like to see them put some kind of date on it for us so we'll know. But it is what it is, guys. Final chug on this one. It is awesome, guys. And if it had a vintage or some kind of dating on it that I could see, it would be a 10 beer. But it doesn't. These guys are the ones that originated this style in Bamberg, Germany. It doesn't get any better than that for a Rauchbier than this company, this brewery does. Since the 14th century. I mean, they've been doing it for a day or two, don't you think? I think they got it all figured out, how to produce a very excellent Rauchbier. So, 9 out of 10 for me because of the dating, and I'm not going to drastically cut it. I'm going to say 98 for me, guys. If you say, oh my God, that's a 100, I would not argue with that whatsoever. Probably one of the tastiest Rauchbiers I've ever had. So, with that being said, we'll run over to Beer Advocate. They say 4.06, exceptional. I think it's better than that, guys. And over to Untapped, these guys over there have it at 3.61. 3.61, yep. Absolutely wrong. So, and a lot of these guys that post their comments and reviews on these beers, they're used to drinking IPAs and double IPAs and bourbon barrel stuff, and this beer is not blowing their socks back off or their hair back or anything like that. So I just don't understand that. Guys, I try to be as honest as I can. I think this is an outstanding, exceptional beer in the style from this brewery, which originated this style. I mean, how can you not like this beer? If you don't like this beer, you shouldn't buy this beer. You should not even drink this beer, because this is the brewery in the region where the style originated. So it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. And like I said, probably should give it a 10, but I want to see a date on a 5.1%er. And I couldn't find anything on the bottle or the label. So that's my only fuss. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to cut them a whole lot because it is awesomely tasty. And not very often the other half likes a 5.1%er, but she did like this one, and so did I. It's very, very tasty, guys. You ought to pick this up and give it a try if you've not tried it before. I don't know, like I said, Greg didn't tell me what this costs, and I haven't priced it locally, but I would say it's fairly pricey to buy, and that may be the reason why they don't sell more of them. But it's based on the, I think it's the Reinhold thing over in Germany that they did in like 1512, that the beer can only have barley, water, yeast, and hops. And the hops are not, if you're expecting an IPA style of hops, not going to be there. More of a floral, herbal, earthy hop to balance out the beer. Not no American hops or anything like that. Very tasty beer, guys. Let's just leave it at that. Pick it up and give it a try. You might like this beer, especially if you like bacon, because I'm getting a heavy, smoky bacon ham taste on this beer. So, that being said, guys, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.